Hope for Summer is a project where churches right across the town are working together. It's a very simple idea. They're just offering a holiday club or activity days, lots of fun games, arts, crafts and activities, so the children have got somewhere safe to go, and also they're getting healthy snacks and packed lunches, so they're having lots of fun and being fed at the same time.
I'm called Ruby Smith and I'm 7 years old. I like coming to the sessions at the Trinity because they always have loads of activities and crafts and fun games to play.
Last summer, Middlesbrough Food Bank saw a 40% increase in referrals of families, and Safe Families for Children, another local Christian charity that supports vulnerable families, they saw a lot of families being referred as well. And we realised that the summer holidays is a really difficult time for many families because the children are at home all day. If you're used to having free school meals, suddenly you've got to feed the children all through the summer holidays and there's no extra money. And the children are at home wanting to be entertained and have trips and treats and so on. And so we kind of thought as churches, what could we do to help families that are struggling during the summer? And so we came up with the idea of Hope for Summer, bringing hope to families that are maybe finding the 6 weeks holidays really difficult.
My name's Lewis, I'm a single dad. My wife passed away last year. We have 4 kids at home, so it's been a learning curve to occupy them all on my own. It's a challenge. But there's things like what we're doing today at the clubs, and there's lots of clubs to go to. It's really, really helpful. It gives me a bit of spare time, means they're occupied. We've been 45 days off school. It's hard work, so when there's these things on, it's a real help.
We've got 7 churches involved, so there's something happening somewhere in Middlesbrough every week of the 6 weeks holidays.
This is a community which is an urban priority community, so there are lots of families on low incomes or on state benefits. We've got a high percentage of single parent families, and the summer holidays can be a really difficult time for parents, particularly if we've got a lot of children, and we wanted to be able to put something on that gave parents a bit of a break, or gave parents an opportunity to come and get involved in something.
I'm helping out this week for the Children's Holiday Club, one of the local mums from Hemlington. It gives me something to do, and it's definitely something for the kids to do, and it keeps us all busy really.
When we came in, we had to sing and dance. And then when we were playing, we had to get a cardboard fish to our team leader.
We got a phone call from Heather Black, who heads up Together Middlesbrough, saying that there was this initiative was going on. We went for a meeting and it just flowed from there. Lots of churches decided that they were going to put these summer clubs on, and the vision is just to get churches involved, impacting their local communities, to get kids in, engage with families, and so far for us it's worked really well.
Today we're outside the Holy Trinity Church in North Ormsby filming the Hope for Summer initiative, and the theme today is Harry Potter. Expelliarmus!
This afternoon we went outside and letters dropped from the top of the church, and it said that we were accepted into Hogwarts School from Albus Dumbledore.
Lots of cunning, lots of intrigue, a clever mind, a fun mind. There's only one place, Slytherin!
I think it's really, really important that children are given an opportunity to do something over the summer holidays. It's an opportunity for a break for the parents, but also for the children to be engaged, to have fun.
If there was no holiday clubs, then yeah, I wouldn't be able to afford to do anything with the kids because I wouldn't have enough money to do anything with them.
We come to the summer clubs because it's cheaper for families, especially when you've got more than one child to cater for. It's more cost effective to bring them to a place like this where it doesn't cost too much for them to come, but they can still do other things, like there's a range of activities and trips and that kind of thing, and they get the chances to do things that they wouldn't ordinarily get.
Not a lot around the areas now for the children, so giving them hope to come to spend time with the friends that not everyone sees during the holidays, and making things, it helps them communicate with other children instead of being stuck in the house and stuff.
We're in an underprivileged area, and I think coming to the clubs provides them with the ability they can do crafts they wouldn't be otherwise provided with, and they've built up their confidence and their communication skills with other people. I said everyone's friends here, and they know that it's a comfortable environment for them.
Stoop-fly.
Once upon a time, there was a man called Jonah.
I've heard a lot of the parents say, well, we always need to find something to do, and I think sometimes it's nice to have somebody else find something for their children to do as well. And it gets them back with their friends that perhaps they won't see during the holidays.
We really wanted to try and work in communities where we know, child poverty levels are high and families are more likely to be struggling.
But on the first day they came in, and some of the children were complaining that they were hungry. So now that we've introduced breakfast as they walk in. They get, they come in, they settle down, they get toast and juice to start the day, and then they get a meal. After snack, they get a meal before they leave as well. So, that reduces some of the expense of feeding the children as well. They get it's a healthy meal. They get fruit and things after lunch. So, yeah, it makes things a little bit easier for families that way.
One of the things that we looked at was to make sure that we gave them some nutritionally balanced food. Where possible, we'd give them some nice sandwiches, some fruit juice instead of squash and that kind of thing, just to try and help with that whole diet thing. Rather than a packet of crisps, we can give them a piece of fruit. We can give them some nice biscuits instead of the cheaper things that they might have to have at lunchtime. So we can help to facilitate that through some funding that we had from the Church Urban Fund and from the council. We were able to go out and buy in bulk those items, and then Food Bank could deliver them to the various churches in bulk to them, those that were using it.
What we realised is for many children, they won't be able to go on holiday, but actually what the churches have done is taken them on an imaginary journey to another place, which means that they've really been able to kind of still be in their community at home, but go on this really exciting adventure. And it's been lovely to see at Teachers of Venues how excited the children have been.
When they go home and they say we've played this game and we've done this today and we've done that today, and they all want to draw pictures to take home, and because we've got a pirate theme. So one of the little girls was saying I was being a pirate at the weekend with my brother. Her brother doesn't come, but she was being a pirate, so they're carrying it.
I've been really delighted by how successful it's been so far this year, with all the churches getting involved. Every church has had more children turning up than they'd hoped for, so it shows that there is a real need and that what we're providing is quality and popular because the children are enjoying it, the families are obviously happy with what's being offered. So I suppose next year I hope we're going to have more churches involved so that we can help even more children and families. This year we'll have worked with several hundred children and families, and hopefully we can do more next year.
Communities have broke down to what they used to be. So bringing the families and the kids back together and uniting them all and kind of spreading that on into other families and other places, I think it's only good, isn't it, for the rest?
I would like to see more. I'd even like to see some, because I've got two boys that are disabled as well, so I'd like to see more holiday clubs for kids like that. So there's more for families that haven't got anywhere for the kids to go.
I'm a single parent, I don't drive out, so this is quite handy as well. It's only round the corner, it doesn't cost a lot for transport as well. So bringing them here is quite affordable as well, so it's literally just round the corner, so it's quite easy as well.